Facebook, and right now, just becoming live on Spreaker and iHeartRadio. We're also live over at the leadershiptkostation.com website. I am your leadership specialist and wealth mentor, and I just want to welcome everyone to the Leadership TKO live night show. Okay, welcome aboard, everyone. I am excited to be here. It's about 8:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here in Chesapeake, Virginia, within the U.S. of A. And so I have a very quick little lesson, a couple of nuggets to share with you on tonight. Again, please note that we do have a special presentation going on at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time that I am going to refer you to, just in case you have some questions or you want more information about this amazing system that's helping many, many people really become free. Okay, financially free and time free. So here's what I do want to share with you. The Leadership TKO Night Show. This is a show that I actually host and I do every single evening, somewhere around 8:30 and 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the whole goal and purpose of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win. Okay, the ability to win from the inside out, growing three things: your influence, your impact, and your income. Those are the three areas that we focus in on here with this particular show. And we've really been helping the entrepreneur, the leader who's really been looking for more. So if you're the individual, you're out there and you're really trying to really build wealth, because that's essentially what the focus has been on for the last couple of weeks and even months, helping many of you who really need or desire to have passive income, to really create generational wealth, giving you an option, a viable option that's going to help you to accomplish that particular goal. And so I want to welcome you here. So I do want to encourage you to do a couple of things. Number one, love the stream if you do want to grow your influence, your impact, and or your income. So go ahead and love the stream. Of course, we do have the comments feature, so you can definitely type in your thoughts, ask your questions in that particular area. And then lastly, we do have the share button. So you can share this on your timeline, in a group, a fan page, wherever you feel led to sharing this. That's exactly where you can share it and be a blessing to those who are connected to you. So tonight, I do have a very special topic because I am approached, with this particular objection. For those of you who are building networks, I'm approached with this objection often. Not necessarily me directly with facing the objection all the time, but from those that I'm mentoring, I get this thought, or they come to me and say, well, a lot of people are saying, well, Lakeisha, or such and such, I don't want to recruit. So how do you really overcome that, right? This thought of, I don't want to recruit. I don't want to feel like I have to bring my mom into this. I don't want to feel like I have to bring, all of my family members and my friends into this. All right. And so I want to share this with you. And if I'm freezing for any moment, I don't know what is going on. It could be the internet. It could, of course, be those who are watching us, those who are peeping into our conversations and communications who may be interfering. But anywho, I digress. But for those who feel like you don't want to recruit, here's what I do want to share with you. Don't. Don't recruit. It's not about who can I get. Going out and hunting for people. It's not about that. Like you're, an animal, you're out, looking for your prey. It's not about going and getting people. It's not about going and hunting for people. And who am I going to find? Who am I going to search? I gotta get some people. I got to recruit some people. No, it's not about that. You see, when you're building a network and maybe you are an affiliate, you're a representative, you're in direct sales, and you have the opportunity to build a network within a third-party company, what you have the opportunity to do is share information. This has been constantly reiterated and really impressed upon me by my senior mentors and my coaches, that it's not about hunting for people. It's not about finding people and looking for them. It's really about a couple of things: being willing to have a servant heart and sharing this information with people. Because the bottom line is, not everyone is going to plug in. Not everyone is going to be extremely wealthy. Not everyone is going to say yes, because you want to give people, as I've been taught, you want to give people the opportunity to either qualify themselves or disqualify themselves. They qualify themselves by being open to learning about what you're sharing with them and utilizing your solution to the problem that they're facing. So, for example, for those individuals they have a 9 to 5 and they have very little time to do what it is that they love. They have very little money because they're restricted to the income that they have coming in, right? Guess what? Those individuals may actually qualify themselves if they're open to the potential opportunity of sharing the information with other people. And it's a quick share, because all you're doing is going up to people, especially if it's those individuals who really want to leave their 9 to 5, they're looking for a business opportunity. You want to ask people questions like, such and such, hey Jack, are you looking for ways to make more money? Are you looking forward to building wealth in 2020? Do you keep your income options open? You're asking simple questions like this. Great, I have, a website. I really want you to take a look at it. Take a look at it and I'll definitely get back with you. What day and time will be great for me to be able to follow up with you, just to get your thoughts about the content from the website? Okay, great. Wednesday at 8 o'clock? Perfect. I will be in touch with you. Thank you so very much. Have a great evening. Boom. That's it. That's it. You're sharing information. Of course, you want to be cordial and develop rapport, right? But it's not about hunting for people. Just simply sharing it. Sharing it with everybody you know. If you need to take out some paper like we're instructed to do, right? A part of the system that I'm plugged into, they instruct us, get a sheet of paper or 2 or 3 or 10. Write down everyone that you know in different circles, right? It could be your beautician. It could be someone you go and get your nails done with. It could be someone, that you go and you see on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, right? It could be people you're connected with at your church, whomever. But sharing this information and giving them the opportunity to say whether they're going to do something, plug into something or not. So it's not about going out and necessarily recruiting. I don't even like using recruit, right? I just say sharing this information and being a blessing to other people, letting them decide. And it's this approach, ladies and gentlemen, that has helped me to really share information about the amazing money system. And it's helped me be able to bring in close to now, about 475 people or more within this amazing money system. It's the same approach that I've used. I use it on social media. I use it when I go to networking events, conferences, right? These are various places where there may be some prospects, okay? And if you have an opportunity to be a vendor at an event, definitely take advantage of that, because you have prospects there as well. Okay, be open to the possibilities, even when you're going to the grocery store. It's not about you being a shark out to get somebody, right? You're not a shark, okay? You're not an animal. So you want to really treat them as another individual, offer the opportunity to them, let them be able to respond, okay? And then you take it from there. And so that's how I really address this. I don't feel like recruiting. I don't want to have to go and harass my parents and my family and have to get people. It's not about getting people. Okay, for one, here is something that I began doing a lot of, and that is putting out valuable content. And the more content you put out there, the more information of value you're sharing with people. They'll be more than likely to say, you know what, I need to go find out what such and such is doing, because she is out there putting this information out there. She is sharing this information on a consistent basis. What happens is you begin to be a credible source, and people will begin to be attracted to you and inbox you or contact you, text you, because they've been hearing about this information that you've been sharing. So it's all about what you're doing to be a blessing to other people, how you're sowing seeds of value into the lives of other people. And I have a way by which I help people to establish and build up their influence. And the more influence you can build and strengthen for yourself, the greater you're seen as an authority or someone that can be dependent on or reliable with, and people will begin to see you as a source that they can go to for help, a source for whatever solution they're in need of. That's what I help people with. Because when it comes to building up yourself as a leader, growing your leadership ability is really about growing your influence. And one of my mentors, Dr. John Maxwell, he puts it out there perfectly. He says, leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. That's exactly what it is. And as you enhance yourself as a leader, I wholeheartedly believe this with everything in me, that as you grow yourself as a leader, you're going to see every area of your life begin to blossom and become stronger. But it's all about your desire, your willingness to work on you every single day. Work on your ability to lead, the ability to lead yourself. That's where it starts. Grow yourself, lead yourself first. And then, of course, be able to move beyond that and begin to lead those who are in your household, then lead those who are in your local community, and then the global world at large. You take it one step sphere at a time. Now, there are certain areas that you may not have an ability to influence, okay? But we're out here and we're sharing this information, and there are certain individuals that you are assigned to reach. Okay? Some people may not accept the message from me like they would accept it from other people. We are assigned to specific individuals, right? We have a divine appointment to connect with many individuals out there. You just have to be open to the possibility and open to meeting new people. And I was sharing this with my team and other individuals, right? I constantly ask and pray and ask God to help me to meet new people. So, for example, today, I met someone from Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay, and she's looking. She was out there. She says, "I'm looking for a way to create generational wealth. I got kids I want to really be able to plan for their future." And she's looking to do some amazing things. She says, "This 401k is not something that I want to depend upon, and I need another option." Right? I'm like, well, I am so glad that we're connected. And I said, it gives me another reason to want to make a plan a trip to go to Hawaii. Here's a reason now, right? Being able to grow my organization in Hawaii, right? So, of course, when you see me on the beach, on the white sandy beaches of the world, of course, in Hawaii specifically, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. So again, this is what we're doing. We're sharing information. You're not out there, hunting for people. You're not out there trying to find people or get people. When it sounds like you're trying to get people, it sounds like a scheme. Don't it sound like that? I got to get people. No, it's not about getting people. Nobody wants to get got. And I know that sounds a little ghetto, but I mean, think about it. Nobody wants to get caught, right? Nobody wants to feel that way. Think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. You don't want to get caught. You don't want to get got. Okay? You want to be shared. You want to be provided with some information. You want to be able to make an educated decision. You want to have an open mindset to learn, right? And build wealth at the same time. And that's what we do with this amazing money system. We're plugging people in for free. Okay? People are opening up a gold savings account. Something that's much better, greater than having a traditional savings account, because you're saving debt. That's exactly what the dollar is, okay? It's a liability. It's a debt note. So you're stacking debt. You're not growing anything. You're not growing anything worthy of being passed down to your children. And so that's what we're doing. We're opening up asset accounts that you can start for free. And then you're getting continual education and motivation and inspiration by being plugged into the system. And then you got a system that you can plug into that shows you every single step you need to make so that you can make and develop a system, develop a network so that you don't have to keep working until you die. you can be able to go to sleep like I do at night, knowing that when I wake up the next day, my net worth has grown, right? I have people, of course, who may have registered and my network is growing, all because of seeds that I've sown, all because of me having this willingness to share this information with you. And it's not something that's pressured for me to do. It's something that I want to do. I feel like it's a part of my calling to help you to become enlightened, to be aware of what is potentially in your hands and how to really utilize it. Okay, so again, I appreciate all of you. And here's what I want to share with you next. As I was alluding to at the very beginning of the stream, there's a wealth presentation happening at 9 o'clock. If you have a computer, and hopefully you do because you're watching this, right? I want you to download the Zoom app, and you might have the Zoom app. And then at about 9 o'clock, in a couple of minutes, depending on when you're watching this, because it's happening almost every day now, right? You want to go to goldrocks.info. Okay, so just like it sounds, gold, and then rocks, ROCKS, .info. You want to go to that website because there's going to be a wealth presentation that will enlighten you, give you more information about this wealth system. Be sure to watch all of it. Don't do a drive-by. Okay? Watch all of it. Become educated so you can be informed and you can make the best decision. So again, thank you so much. Hopefully you all are going to plug into this particular presentation coming up. I'm going to be back with the Leadership TKO night show. I'll be back tomorrow night, and it should be around the same time, okay? Somewhere around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until the next time that you and I come together again, I want to encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone. God bless, and I'll meet you on goldrocks.info.